Hello everyone, my name is Vansh Patel and I worked with multiple startup and from today we have started the JavaScript playlist where we are going into deep dive in related to JavaScript. We are not building the playlist for a very beginners. We are go into deep dive in some topics to understand JavaScript very well. So let's start. Okay. So firstly, we write some code here. You know about how you understand how like JavaScript code is executed, right? So today's topic is how the JavaScript code is execution. So let's start. Okay. So this is the code. So firstly, when we you know about like JavaScript is a single threaded and synchronous language. So what I mean of that? So when you are like think about like synchronous is like everything working in the sync, and in single threaded we have like single thread to execute as everything as a once. So what here we do as a single threaded synchronous system, JavaScript language means everything like running line by line. So like firstly line this, second this, third, fourth, like this. Okay. So when we execute the JavaScript program, we create something called execution context. In the execution context, we have two parts of memory and the code, right? So for this program, let's build the execution and memory block. Okay. So okay, in the memory we started as a like a. In the first time we have like when we start the creation like execution, we have a thing called two steps. One is a memory creation and the code execution. When we start the code, it is called undefined. We have value here, right? But in the memory creation step we just define as a undefined. Also in the b same thing, but when we go for the function, we copy the whole code here, right? So here is like console log and everything, right? Okay. When this complete, we start the execution context, code execution. uh, so like we are in the first line of var 100. So at that time here we as undefined, we till done as a 100. For the b same process. When the calling the abcd, what happen, we create again the another code execution context, like same like in memory and code, and we execute same as a global, right? Okay. So it's called okay, so we have another concept called call stack. What is the call stack? Call stack, in the call stack what we do, we create the stacking the each function execution context. So when we start the code, we have this global code, right? This global code. So we in the stack we add the global context. When we add the another function or another context, is like abcd execution context, like this is after the done the running this process, we remove from the call stack. And suppose here in the code, either here in the code we have another function called def, right? And we have function like this. So what here we do again, we add, when we execution this line, we create another execution context here, def, like this, like this. After the running this def, after here def is removed like this. After completing the function calling is also running, and after the whole code of execution, z is also discontinued, right? So this is how the JavaScript execution works.